You may have noticed we use this knife a lot. It's actually a knife I bought for Grumpy for Father's Day or his birthday, along with a really nice frying pan that I make my scrambled eggy omelette. Well, because I can't actually make omelettes, I make scrambled eggs in it for my wraps or my toast if I'm having a hot lunch during the day. And we love this knife. It's so good, and the kids know if they put it in the dishwasher it is going to mean certain death for them. So get your trick to cooking, get yourselves a decent knife. It makes a world of difference, and if you put it in the dishwasher or if you use a glass chopping board it will go blunt. And since I can't stand sharpening knives because it seems it's like chalk down the fingernails on a blackboard to me, I get Grumpy to sharpen them while I leave the room. So, right, so what we're doing today is roast. It says roast chicken drumsticks, but it's actually going to be chicken breast because we prefer chicken breasts, and I'm not a fan of meat on the bone, especially chicken. So today's meal will be roast chicken breasts, probably chopped up since I think I've only got 3, but they're decent sized, with vegetables. Now, still from the same Heart Foundation cookbook, so a very basic recipe, and we'll see how this goes. So first of all, kumara, sweet potato, whatever you want to call it. We're having a lot of orange vegetables this week. Alright, let's get cooking and peeling. Again, it doesn't say, 3 centimetre pieces, yeah, they'll do. Cut the veggies into 3-ish centimetre pieces. Now, let's peel. Oh, it doesn't go in there, it goes in a bowl. Amateur cooking tip number 2, remember what you're doing. Oh my god, I keep knocking the bloody camera. Right. Now, there's a reason that I did the vegetables first. It's because cross-contamination from the chicken would not be a good thing in the vegetables. So I'm just going to... Oh, big hairy doodads. Sorry guys, can someone please come and put baking paper in the bottom of the silver tray for the chicken? Thank you, Sam. That's why you should always cook with kids.
No, I wasn't listening.
Baking paper in the middle silver one, please.
This.
It would help if you didn't massacre the language you're pretending to speak. Now, the reason I am doing the chicken like this is because, as I said, I'm not a fan of drumsticks, so when I cook the kids eat what they're given. So, because there's only 3 and there's potentially 4 of us, I will chop them into pieces. I'm not going to coat them the same way as the veggies are, even though that's what the recipe calls for. I'm going to use my personal favourite seasoning, which I will show you when we get to that point. Last piece. These are huge chicken breasts. I mean, this chicken must have been about a double D cup. Alright, now dispose of everything chicken related appropriately. So the chicken goes into the bag and into the rubbish. The knife and the cutting board go into the sink, and I wash my hands over them with hot soapy water. Better to be safe than sorry, I'm going to use my Daz, you can't see it, hang on, Daz all-purpose cleaner to clean down the bench, to get rid of any nasty greeblies. Right, there we go. What am I going to do with the veggies, I hear you ask? Well, it's a very simple recipe. It literally calls for olive oil, remove it, and curry powder. I'm going to remove, oh, my hands are swollen up from the hot water. Right, now I have removed my rings. My bracelet will go, that doesn't look good. Ooh, that's, must have knocked myself in the night. So remove my rings, put them in a safe place, and my watch, oh excuse me, my watch. What we do is we pour, it says 2 tablespoons, well, nearest makes no damn it, of olive oil. Why can't I say that word? And 2 tablespoons of curry powder. That was a dessert spoon, so I heaped it for a tablespoon. Now, like the heathens that we are, we're going to mix it by hand. So basically you just stick your hand to the bottom of the veggies like you're kneading dough. So it goes under and over. You can see it's starting to coat them all beautifully. You might be wondering why I appeared to be putting some veggies into a different pan. Well, Miss Picky Pants didn't want curry powder on her veggies, so Miss Picky Pants gets a very small tray of veggies for herself. It's not often I will create another or a different part of a meal for one of my children, but then it's unusual that they won't eat what's put in front of them. So the only time we've ever really done separate meals was when we've had children with allergies. So the joy of a see-through glass bowl. Check the bottom. Yes, they appear to be mixed through. That is so gross. Pop them in the tray. Don't miss the tray. Bowl, gross. Right, so that handy to stink like curry now. That's the veggies. Normally I would not pile them up into the tray like this, I'd give them room to breathe, but because I've got another tray of veggies for Miss Picky Pants, I'll have to pile them in like this. So that's that. Now, what did I heat the oven to? 200 degrees. I'm going to use my big oven and put it on to preheat. So, and that's the veggies for Miss Picky Pants. Now, the chicken that you saw me cutting up earlier, I am going to use, as I said, my very favourite seasoning. Drives the family nuts. Hang on, can you see that? Tuscan seasoning. Love this stuff. Probably has a higher salt content than I need or am allowed, but hang on, sodium. Probably. Right, so I just sprinkle it on the chicken. This goes great on scrambled eggs, poached eggs, pretty much anything you want seasoning on. It gives a nice hit of, it has actually a hit of flavour. So, as you can see, large jar because it's my favourite. So there we go, that's the chicken ready. Now, Miss Picky Pants is actually out for dinner for tonight, but has said that she will want some dinner when she gets home. So what I'll do, all I'm going to do with these, and I mean this really is no huge bother to me, is a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some pepper, freshly ground, toss them around a bit, and then she's got that, because she will already have eaten, she won't be that hungry, so she'll have those veggies, she'll have a couple of pieces of chicken, and hopefully she won't complain. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. Oh, pardon me.
That's staying on camera.
Pardonnez-moi. Right. So you're offering to eat it, these ones too?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, you would, but no. Now that you've seen it. Sammy?
Yeah.
Oh. Right. And that, boys and girls, is a meal. I'd say it's a wrap, but there's no wrap in there, so it's just a meal.